Hello and welcome to Flossmas Day 2. It's Patty. I want to show you how I did on my stitching. As you can probably tell from this and this seam ripper, there may have been some challenges in my day one stitching. So I stitched almost the whole piece and my border didn't work out. So I ripped it out and restarted. This is just to let you know that it doesn't matter if you design the pattern or not. It's completely normal to make mistakes. And if you haven't completed or even started this, there's still time to catch up. So days 1, and I will let you know day 2, which we're on now, are stitch heavy because I had the stitch heavier days at the beginning of the of Flossmas, and then the stitching will die down. You know, the commitment to stitching will be a few days of very small number of stitches, other days a little bit higher. So I hope that works for you. This is my first time doing this, so please let me know how you're finding things. And like I said, if you don't get the whole thing stitched on day 1 or for day 1, that's fine. You will absolutely be able to catch up on days 3 and 4. Okay, so let's see how I did after I ripped out. I'll show you my skein of floss is looking a little more limp than it did yesterday, but I did manage to get the border complete. Yay! So now that's day 1 completed. Let's move on to day 2. Now I've decided I'm not going to show the pattern for every single day, so as not to be, I guess, too much of a spoiler for folks. You would have seen the pattern for the border yesterday, and that's fine. So for today, I'm going to show you the floss that we're going to use next, and I'm going to show you what came in the goodie bag. So the floss for day 2 is this beautiful red DMC 666. That is really going to pop on this fabric. It's going to be really good fun to start stitching with that. And then for those of you who also got the the countdown box, the treat for day 2 is a needle minder. So this needle minder is exclusive to this box. It has a image that has a relationship to the pattern, 2024 for boys and little girl designs, and I use very strong rare earth magnets that if you're a rug hooker, your hook will actually attach to this, and it's also strong enough to attach a pair of scissors as well. So certainly strong enough to hold your needle. So I hope you like that. So that's day 2. I really have to get my nails done. Don't look at those. So welcome to Flossmas Day 2. Happy stitching. Like I said, days 1 and 2 are fairly stitch heavy. That is going to change. Don't worry if you don't get it. Don't stress. This is supposed to be fun. And you can certainly get caught up in days 3 and 4 if you don't get the border and the next piece done onto day 3. I'll chat with you soon. Bye. So let's talk about my Evertote Nordic Holiday Countdown 2024. I haven't started. My fabric and my floss are beautifully displayed here still. I'm going to get a start on that on today, day 2. I'm interested in seeing what the floss is for day 2, for Flossmas Day 2, because I really like this kind of cranberry red called Suitable. I love it on this fabric, and I'm wondering if I may change it up and go monochromatic. That's what I'm thinking right now, so I'm really interested to see what the second color is. So let's break that open. Beautiful. So we're here at day 2. I love that they're showing the this Swedish boat. It looks like it's in a canal or the ocean next to And apparently Jacob's going to talk about one of his favorite museums in the world, which is in Sweden. And let's look at this beautiful, let's look at this on here. Oh, decisions, because I love, this is called First Frost. It's kind of a really pale, icy green. And those two look beautiful together. Oh, decisions. Am I going to go monochromatic or am I going to stick with the green? Stay tuned for day 3 to find out what I decided. Chat soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Flossmas. Gigi thinks I'm talking to her. Welcome to Flossmas Day 2. What? Oh, you sneeze in my face. Thank you. I am, so Gigi usually sits here when I'm in the other part of my space stitching or doing whatever. So I had to move her from her very cozy sheepskin. So she's not very pleased with me. But I think she's fairly happy to be getting a cuddle. Hi, how did you find the stitching? How did you find the stitching for day 1? I hope you're still enjoying Flossmas, even though there was a lot of stitching for day 1. Yeah, so it's that was some stitching. Yeah. As I said before, this is my first time doing this, and I had a very clear vision of what I wanted the pattern to look like, and then splitting it up for the stitching to have 25 different colors each day was a bit of a challenge. So we'll see how I see what my plans are for 2025 in terms of how I do the next 4 boys and a girl countdown box. It has turned into a beautiful day. We have literally had rain for the past 5.5 weeks. I am thrilled that there's some sunshine. We all need a bit of sunshine. The rest, the province hasn't, I think Labrador's had a little bit of snow so far this fall, or winter, but we haven't had any. And I am desperate to see snow. However, on the Avalon Peninsula of the island of Newfoundland and Labrador, we usually have a green Christmas. This is not, nobody's on this part of the island for the weather. We are here because historically this was the part when the European settlers, colonials came. They settled around St. John's Harbor because it is a natural defensive deep harbor for ships, and that's where industry built up and continues to build up to this day, and that's why we're here. Otherwise we'd all be in central, western, or Labrador in terms of the landscape and the weather. Not that the landscape in the Avalon Peninsula isn't nice. It is. I spent quite a bit of my growing up years on the West Coast, 6 years in Grossmore National Park. So I am a little biased towards mountains and ocean, as opposed to cliffs and ocean, though I love where I am. I'm nattering. Gigi's now having a snooze. So went to a craft fair today. I'll put in some video here with respect to the craft fair. I didn't take any videos kind of up close and personal I was hoping to, of the vendors, but it was packed. We were in a lineup. We were in the first 50 people to get into the craft fair this morning. It was crazy. It was busy. It was really busy, and lots and lots of people. I was there with a couple girlfriends, and there just was an opportunity when we were down on the floor to take any video. So I got some video on from the upper area, the walking track. They also had vendors up there. I purchased a couple Christmas gifts, which I can't show you because they're Christmas gifts, but it was beautiful. The talent that of people that are in this province and at those craft fairs is incredible. So that was really, really fun. And soon, the next thing we're doing is getting our Christmas tree. We're going to go up behind our house and cut down a tree. And we live where our house is. We have a power line that goes through there, and the trees have to be culled because of the power line anyway. So it's kind of a win-win in terms of taking down a tree that would have to be removed anyway. So we're going to get that. So I'll have some video tomorrow about our Christmas tree and placing it, and hopefully getting lights and a few ornaments on it. Not very exciting, much shorter video today. than yesterday. I hope you're enjoying your stitching, and I cannot stress enough that I please do not stress yourself out about trying to get the stitching done quickly. As I said earlier, days 3 and 4 are very significantly lower on the stitching amount, number of stitches required, so you can certainly catch up. Take your time, enjoy the process. And as for me, I am going to stitch some more this afternoon. I'm going to see if I can maybe get outside for a minute and enjoy the sunshine and get some vitamin D, because we haven't seen it in weeks and weeks and weeks. November, we broke records for the amount of rainfall we had here. Certainly other places in the world have had significant more rain than we've had. But we usually don't go 5 weeks without sunshine. So we were all feeling it a little bit. Yeah, I think that's all I got to talk to you about today so far. If I think of anything else important, I'll drop back in. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for Flossmas Day 3. Flying along. Hi, it's Patty editing. Patty, back for a second to let you know that there is a mistake on the pattern. It's small. So the easiest way to tell you what to do is there's some extra stitches, or there's some stitches missing from the left side, as are on the right side of that of the main big box that's down at the middle, or sorry, down at the bottom. So make sure you have the left side the same as the right side, and you'll be good to go. If that's confusing, I'll talk about it again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.